Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Corpse Party. When we left off, I wasn't really sure what I was doing at this point. We ran into this guy, who's looking for his little sister, and, well, let's see how this goes. Now, I had a thought. He looks like a big, strong guy. Can he move this? Oh, hey, cool. Whoa. Sorry, I didn't read his dialogue there. It was basically, we're not going to get through here with this in the way, so... Okay. That's interesting. Now, if I remember correctly, there was another one somewhere. Okay. Can't remember. What am I doing? If I have to, I'll pause, but... Oh, dear. I don't know what the point of that was. Okay. I really don't know what the point of that was. Oh, dear, oh dear. I'm sorry, this must be really boring to watch. I'm just kind of confused. I mean... We're looking for... Yeah, and I don't know if we're gonna find him, and... It's just generally confusing. Wasn't there a statuette there? 3. Oh! I'm gonna pause. I'll be right back. I'll be back in a moment while I try to see if I can plug in this message now. 312, I think the order was. Alright, we're back, finally. It turns out this, what I thought was random numbering, was a clue in how to plug the letters in. And since we all know words are hard, it took me a few minutes. Oh. And the order is 312. So the first letter, second, and so on. After I did this, and removed a couple letters that made no sense, it said, search desk in music, right side by the window, second desk from the back. I can only assume that means this place. So, this is the music room, but I don't see a window. Is this not the music room? This is yeah, the music room. Huh. By the window? There's no window. I don't understand. Second desk from the back. On the right side. Does it mean... Is that why I had to move this? So I could get to this desk? Oh, okay. But there's no window, but whatever. There are a few sentences, scribbled on the surface of the desk. Cowdy, be very careful around the green goo, splattered all over the floor, it can kill you. That's it? Oh, okay. I ran into a spiritualist here who left behind a pair of shoes blessed with holy water. If one person wears them and all in attendance join hands, then, and only then, is it safe to traverse the accursed green goo. I was going to say, I already knew that I couldn't walk over that stuff. Whenever I see the sorrowful bodies of those who died here, I feel as if I may go mad with worry. I beg of you, survive these ordeals. Live. Interesting. A pair of shoes with a faint, nearly imperceptible bluish glow catches your eye from under the desk. Take them? Well, I have no other direction to go on at this point, so yeah. Acquired blessed shoes. They're even girls' shoes. Interesting. Time to leave. Somebody didn't like that. Oh dear. Is it up here? Okay, it's the next floor up. Oh my. Things keep getting interesting, that's for sure. Oh. Well, now that I've made some actual progress. Oh my. So I've been wondering since the last recording the deal with Shig and the picture taking. The thing is, it's kind of making him out to be a sociopath. So the thought is, why trust him, right? But the thing is, this game doesn't make any sense. I mean, look what happened when I did the thing that was smart. I don't know. If there comes down to a choice between going with the big guy here or with Shig, I'm gonna have to, like, save state and see what the fuck happens. Because I don't know. This game is weird and disturbing and creepy. At any rate. Let's not look at the dead body. Oh, hey, cool. Key. Maybe. And it's something... Crystal of unsealing. Oh, no. No. What seems to be the problem, Yuka? Oh. Oh, no. 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 Oh, God. I'm gonna have to, aren't I? I, really have to go to the bathroom. Oh? Don't tell me you've been holding it in this whole time, have you? My. Oh, you best find you a place to relieve yourself, then. Now, I seem to recall our options being rather limited. I'm going to have to go unseal that bathroom. Because somebody won't just pee in the corner! Sorry. What's this? Permanent records. Okay. This is bullshit. I'm glad I just saved, because something horrible is going to happen. Honestly. Yes, let's go unseal the bathroom with the seals of exorcism and spirit binding, and oh my fucking god, this is a horrible idea. I don't wanna. The protective charms attached to the door have completely vanished. It's now opening with no difficulty whatsoever. Seems usable now. Will you be alright by yourself? Uh-huh. I'll be okay. No, you won't. You do it then. I'm waiting right here for you. Thanks. There's gonna be something horrible in here. Gas, pant. Kizami, whatever the fuck. Is it really you? Kurosaki. That doesn't look like Kurosaki. Sorry, I'm a nerd. You're alive. You too. Man, are you a sight for sore eyes. Finally, someone else who isn't dead. God-forsaken... Have I mentioned words are hard? God-forsaken place that this is. I was at my wit's end just now, let me tell you. Outside of this school, there's nothing but trees, as far as the eye can see. I thought about braving the wilderness, but it seems like one of those Force of the Lost you see in video games. Once you enter, you can never leave. So what the hell is this place, anyway? Damn it all, there are actual honest-to-goodness ghosts in here, you know? I think we may be stuck in here for good. There's no way out for any of us. Did you see Mitski in the next room? She's dead. Yeah, I saw. I just don't know how to handle this. I feel like there's a certain number of dead bodies a person is expected to see within his lifetime. Where's he going with this? And I swear, in the last hour alone, I think I've far surpassed my quota. Wine. Just yesterday, Mitski dumped her boyfriend after finding out he was cheating on her with 3 other women. She's been really down about it all morning. So I sent her stupid text messages. It's early. It's the only excuse that I have. So I sent her stupid text messages during class to cheer her up. She seemed mad about it during study hall. But then she sent me a thank you message in the very next period. I think I was actually able to lift her spirits a little. Now, though, she's gone. Killed by actual spirits. I don't know. I guess it was those children. Oh, it figures. It fucking figures. Kizami, what are you doing? Oh yeah, this figures. No. Damn. Oh, this is Sparta! Yeah, I went there. Kizami! Within these walls, doesn't matter if you're killed by them or killed by me. Either way, you're dead. Oh my god! That just fucking figures. Satoshi. Huh? Where? Uh-oh. What happened? Where am I? That's a good question. What did happen? Was I knocked out? Yuka, are you there? Oh dear. Inventory of incoming students. Ojima Elementary, 21 boys. Hinamoto Elementary, 10 girls. Caring Village, fuck it, 13 boys. Oshu West Elementary, 18 girls. Amore Gardens Academy, 6 girls. Pardon me. Huh. Heavenly Hills Elementary School closure date. I'm wondering what the frig is... Hey, I'd imagine I know what this is. And you know what time it is. Save scumming time. Yep. Victim's Memoirs, 5 of 5. I'll read it just for you guys. Looks like I'll be dying soon, so I'm going to try to keep my fingers steady. Just this one last time. The bleeding never stopped, and I'm getting colder and colder. I can barely see. In the end, we never did find one another here. Unless you magically help... And unless you magically pop out of the shadows real soon, we never will. Mitsuharu. I've always idolized you. You constantly surpassed me in every way. Always one step ahead, no matter what we were doing. I kept telling myself that at some point, I'd turn a corner and you'd be there. But I knew better. My brain knew better. My brain rejected that notion from the beginning. If I should dream in death, though, then I know I'm going to see you when I turn this next corner, like I've been praying for all this time. We can beat up on each other like we used to. And I'll never have to be alone again. Oh God, my head. Ugh. Wave of nausea and unbearable despair suddenly washed over Satoshi's entire body. Next thing he knew, he was standing in the corner of an extremely narrow red room. His movements weren't his own. It was as if his mind was disconnected from his body, with no perception of surface or gravity or motion. After a sudden dip jarred his senses, he realized he was moving purely on nerve impulses, with no direction or control. Perhaps he'd been taken in by the curse, by the wave of negativity that permeated this space. Far beyond the spectrum of human understanding. His shell of a body might as well have been a twig skipping across the ground in a windstorm. Without warning, his very sense of self had been completely destroyed, leaving him in a virtually lobotomized state. Fun. Seems the remnants of a man's tormented soul are indeed a thing best left untouched. For his dying message and the curse it carried suddenly had no trouble at all dismantling the essence of what was once a boy named Satoshi. So, what's going on? That's it? Expecting something a little more grisly than that. Well, we've seen it. Nothing special, at least not as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I can't get to the body. I want to get the name tag. Get out of my way. Damn. I'm weird, I'm sorry. Ooh, sparkly. This bloodstained cassette on the floor. It seems to be from a digital video camera. Pick it up. Sure. Mini DV tape. Label reads Kibiki Research Data 1/2005 11-19. So November 19th, 2005? Let's see. Strange but true. Stories of the occult. Chasing down the hidden past of the cursed school building. It really exists. By Ko Kibiki. Isn't that weird chick with the glasses? Give it a look. I saved Scum not too long ago. Let's take a look at it. Over the course of several days, a series of incidents occurred within this town in which young children disappeared one after another. Their whereabouts were ultimately discovered through a police investigation, but said findings were very much a worst-case scenario. 3 of the missing children were found dead in a concealed room beneath Heavenly Host Elementary, officially unused throughout the school's history. The 4th missing child was thankfully still alive, quaking in fear on the ground, presumably only moments away from demise when police arrived. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to read it again. In his hands were a pair of bloodied scissors. The surviving elementary school student, after psychological counseling, gave official testimony fingering the scissor man as abductor and murderer. The staff member in question was officially charged with multiple counts of abduction and murder of minors, as well as desecration of the dead. That's right, he mutilated them. He was quickly taken to trial, where an insanity plea spared him from prisoner death, but resulted in his compulsory admittance to a mental hospital. Interestingly, the perpetrator of these crimes was none other than the school's principal's own son. Plot thickens. Who was widely renowned for his jovial personality. Maybe that's why he threw himself off the roof. He couldn't live with the shame of his son being the murderer. Interesting thought. However, due to a mental ailment of unknown origin, he'd begun losing his ability to speak little by little during his years teaching at Heavenly Host. Once his speech was all but gone, he began searching for alternate places of employment, which occupied him for several months prior to the crime. The results of this endeavor were not favorable, however, and most of his days were spent staggering idly through the streets. His reputation quickly degraded. Several months after his admittance to the mental hospital, he began to slip past the many nurses on duty and escape the premises. Immediately upon doing so, he made his way into the concealed basement room at Heavenly Host Elementary, where he took his own life by hanging. Well, there goes my theory that the children killed him. Unless they did. I don't know. 3 children he had killed were all Heavenly Host Elementary students. 3. So who's the 4th? I mean, you got the little boy, the girl with a missing eye, the one that's missing most of her head. But what about the girl in red? Who's she? Because he only killed 3 of them, and the 4th one survived. So who's the 4th? I don't know. But the one girl who was rescued from the gaping maw of eternal slumber was not. Following her close calls, she and her family moved to another prefecture, far from the memories that no doubt would have otherwise haunted them forever. Sadly, this was only the beginning of the misfortune that would hereafter plague the school, which had already earned itself many an unsettling rumor. Over the next few years, Heavenly Host would become a stage for countless incidences. Who the frig translated this? Incidences, not incidences. Unless that's how it's spelled, and I'm being dumb. That could be the case. Of rape, molestation, and suicide. Damn. With student registration and attendance dwindling at an alarming rate, in response to these crimes, the school was eventually shut down on November 18th of 1975. Interesting. The 6-year-old principal at the time had become infamous as an eccentric who adorned his walls, doors, and furniture with incomprehensible graffiti. Even later forensic analysis of the writings throughout his office could make little sense of his haphazardly scribbled enumerations. Enumerations? What the fuck? Is that a fancy word for rambling? I'll have to look it up later. Enumeration. An enumeration is a collection of items that is a complete ordered listing of all the items in that collection. The term is commonly used in mathematics and theoretical computer science to refer to a listing of all the elements in a set. And the day after school's closure date was finalized, this aged eccentric threw himself from its roof. So that was true. He broke his neck on impact, dying instantly. As you can clearly discern, the sordid history of this school is indeed awful, but there may be more to it than merely a series of unfortunate incidents. Read it right! I'm sorry you have to listen to my shameful commentary here. A power greater than any of us can comprehend may be acting as puppeteer from the shadows, maintaining an actual, tangible curse upon this property. And the key to it all lies with the sole survivor, the girl who bore witness to the brutal murders and mutilations of 3 children no older than she. Really? Girl in the red dress. The one who got away. Then why is she here? My investigation into the supernatural side of this horrific massacre is only just beginning. Rest assured, I intend to make this a regular feature. I've begun gathering data for a follow-up report, so stay tuned. The next issue promises to uncover more details in this morbidly fascinating story. Somehow I don't think she was able to do that follow-up report. According to this article, one girl survived the murders. But if this photograph is correct, it's the same girl in the red dress we saw earlier. Exactly! Why would someone who wasn't killed here be haunting the school? Maybe it has to do with that curse. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. Emily Hill's bulletin, an individual unaffiliated with the school broke into the building last night and killed himself. This is the third such incident. The deceased was a 17-year-old single male from a neighboring prefecture. Never mind. And I'm going to have to pause the video for a moment, so I will see you guys in a bit. And we're back. Anyway, so she was doing an investigation, obviously. That's why she's here. And, well, I'm going to see where the frig we are. Let's see if we can't get out. Damn, looks like I'm locked in. Ah! That's right, she's a ghost. It's to worry so much for another's well-being that it torments you to the core. It's an exquisite stigmata that afflicts the living and the dead alike. It's Creepy Girl. And you are? Ugh, her eyes are so cloudy. Like a dead fish. I'm the spirit of a girl who died here. Okay. I'm really not sure how to respond to that. Happiness and unhappiness are linked. Whenever one attempts to gain good fortune with little effort, there's always a risk. What are you trying to say? Seriously. You and your friends have become trapped in this school because you performed the Sachiko Ever After charm and messed it up. Sachiko? You mean that paper doll thing we all did? How did we mess it up? One of you chanted the phrase too many times, or too few. The number of participants determines the number of repetitions that must be spoken. And somebody goofed. I knew it! We screwed up, and the devil yanked us down in here. I am so happy I was proved right. Could you tell? Gasp. Erase said it 9 times? Let me guess. Sachiko, we beg of you 9 times. You have to say it 1 time for every person present, no more, no less, or the charm will fail. I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. I remember saying it 9 times. So someone else mess up? Is that why? No. No, I'm not going to start placing blame. This wasn't anyone's fault. Well, somebody had to look it up on the internet. Sorry. It may have been on purpose. One of your friends probably thought the whole thing was silly and just didn't even bother to count. Or maybe a misguided member of your group didn't want the fun to end and knowingly flubbed the charm in a vain attempt at prompting a do-over. No. Even if it wasn't on purpose, some of your friends have a tendency not to take things very seriously, no? It's not inconceivable that they'd mess up. And just say, oh well, it's not like I'll ever be found out. Without even realizing that their actions would ultimately damn you all. Wow, she's turned into a mega bitch, unless she's always been a mega bitch. Of course, having to experiencing your pain of your death over and over again for all eternity would probably make you a little kooky. No one's owned up to it, right? Not a single one of your friends has said to you, I screwed up. I'm so very sorry. Shut the hell up already. My apologies. I propose far too many likely scenarios, it seems. Perhaps it's the nature of my job. I have long since abandoned my writings, after all. You do still have your scrap of paper doll, no? Be sure you hang on to that, and hang on tight. Treat it like a memento. So is it important? A memento, rather, of those who are dear to you. Sorry to cut this short, but I'm a bit of a hurry here. I seem to have gotten separated from my little sister, and there are still some other people I need to find, too. Such concern for your friends. And all the impulses that go with it, spurring the heart into action. It's a truly noble sentiment. That's all charms really are, you know. They represent one's regards for other people. They're like microcosms of the soul. Whether it be love or hate, all you need is a truly strong emotion to set them off. The stronger it is, the more powerful the charm. Splendid man's hook? What? Burning up. Wait, hold on. What are you? Frigide sweet ball? Feels like my body's on fire. Stop this! Please stop! Oh, is she chanting? I don't even know what's going on right now. We will not allow anyone to stand in our way. Those who do will suffer without mercy. Now go. Go to the one who occupies your thoughts. Though you probably won't make it in time. I can't do a really good creepy laugh, what can I say? So, was that one of the children? Continued in Chapter 4. And on that note, I'm going to have to end the video here. But I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!